What is up, YouTube? It is Miami Hurricanes time, back with another video with you guys today, and I'm just going to discuss the Miami quarterback situation. Jalen Hurts, first of all, do we want him? Do we not? What does he bring? Second of all, the current Miami situation at QB's positions. What talent do we currently have on the roster? What is their future? How will they be handled? And third of all, the future of Miami. Who is someone that Miami should pursue? Who is going to be the guy, the next Ken Dorsey of the future for the next 2 or 3 years? And who should Miami pursue? But before I get into all that, I want to give a quick shout out to all those people recently with their feedback. Thank you guys so much. It has been a brand new channel, been an amazing experience in this Miami community. Y'all have been amazing. So I'm going to be specific in these shout outs because y'all have been just amazing. First of all, I want to give a shout out to Greg Bush. I mean, he's just been super encouraging to me. He came over from another community here from Coop, and I appreciate his input. And then NMD TV, they're saying, great video, Kane family. I just appreciate that. And then I've gotten inputs, great inputs from, like, guys, let me see. I'm sorry if I mispronounce these. Theo Hemp Knight, he's been really helpful, saying we should have posters up in the background. I kind of went overkill. I know there's a little bit of, I'm not sure what this is called, but you can tell it's kind of coming off a little bit. But, we got the whole Cane Stadium in the background. We got some Canes over here, got the flag on the other side. So it's pretty cool stuff. And then Siobhan, he's been just awesome, man. We've been discussing this down in the comments of who do we want, why not, how was Rick managing the QB situation. So let me know your guys' input. I want to hear everybody's input, and I want to hear what you guys want us to discuss in the next videos because it's exciting times. I'm going to be uploading basically daily from now on because it's just everything all about the U. The team is on fire and news and everything. We're going to have big news coming up just about every single day of this week with recruiting and the rest of the staff being hired and just discussions about what the current situation is in the future of Miami. So let me know what you guys think, but just special shout out to this, guys. It's been super helpful, and I want to hear the rest of y'all's input after this video. So let's get back into it. Jalen Hurts. He is visiting Miami right this second. He's there this Sunday. He said he was visiting. There should be also a team meeting, and Manny Diaz wants all the recruitees and the transfers to visit back to Miami just to feel the new energy and vibe. We'll see what we hear about reports after that. I don't know if it's transpired yet. It's about afternoonish time when I'm recording this, so we'll see how that goes. Personally, I want Jalen Hurts there. I really want him, even as a one-and-done year. And the reason why I want him there, and the reason why I think he's probably going to go to Miami instead of Oklahoma, I've heard some thoughts about Oklahoma, and obviously there's Maryland. Here's the thing. If he goes to Oklahoma, he's going to have to learn their system all over again. And it's not a guarantee he's going to be a starter, honestly, because they have the next guy up, and he's really up there. I mean, just look at Baker Mayfield, and then you got Kyle Murray. Back-to-back Heismans in the same position, the same school. I mean, it's incredible, but that's basically where he'll be at. Then you look at Maryland's situation. He does have his previous offensive coordinator there. I'm sure it's tempting to him, but here's where Miami outmatches them. We're going to be competing for a Coastal Conference championship. We'll be in the ACC championship most likely this year if he comes over, and we'll probably be in the playoff picture if he comes over. With Mark Gregg gone and Manny Diaz coming in, and Dan Enos doing his deal as he has been under Saban, he said in a recent podcast that, yeah, I was going to be in line for offensive coordinator, but I chose Miami over them. It was better for his family situation. He thinks that Miami's on the cusp of great things. What does that tell you about the youth for recruits? It's just awesome. So I really feel like Jalen will come there, and I want him there because he knows the system. We're not going to be waiting for the next guy to figure out the system, learn it, be kind of going crazy around. But he knows Dan Enos better than anyone at this moment. So I would love to see him there. And the reason I'd love to see him there and him be a starter for a year, the guys behind him, they're going to get a year to learn Dan Enos' system, and Dan Enos to help them go from a 50% passer completion to hopefully 65 in the 70s. And that's what he's been doing. That's what he's great at. He looked for perfection. He's the guy that was under Saban that did an amazing job at it, and that's what I love to see. So that's what how I feel about Jalen Hurts coming over here. So let me know what you guys think about that. So the second part is, what is Miami's current QB situation? Let's say nobody comes to the U. None other guys come back to the Miami Hurricanes. We have Nkosi Perry, Caleb Weldon, and Jarren Williams. I still like a situation there. I think Nkosi Perry and Jarren Williams definitely themselves alone, they're both 4 stars, have the athleticism and talent to be able to lead the Miami team. And you've heard through spring practice that Jarren Williams was just balling out, throwing dimes, but he didn't know the system, is what Mark Richt said. He chose the seniority of 50% Rozier over him the whole year. I'd love to see Jarren Williams there. I really would. I'd love to see Nkosi there. I think Nkosi has done a lot for the team. He's really put his effort in, waited his time. I know there's all this other stuff. Is he in the doghouse and all that going on? But he's an athlete. He's a baller, and I would love to see him there too. I think either of those, whoever outcompetes each other, we're going to be in a great spot. I don't want to leave out Cade Weldon, but I'm going to just be straight here. He was a 3-star recruit. He's always been in the behind, in the back kind of later thing. But maybe Dan Enos will see something in him that no other coach has seen before and where he can lead the team. I hope he competes at the highest level possible so that all these guys bring the best in each other. I feel like the QB room, as of today, is not like at a complete disarray. We have Dan Enos that's going to fix it, clean it up, fine-tune their talents. We're going to get pretty good talent there. But if we get Jalen Hurts, I mean, we can start talking about championship playoff picture. So that's why I love him there. And that's why I'm okay with the current situation. Now, the future. The future is interesting. We don't have a 2019 QB in this current class that's coming up in 2019. And I don't like that. It's completely wrong. It shouldn't have been done or allowed. And that's what Mark Richt allowed under his regime because of his son. But we have a couple of guys that we still might get. Now, there's also the other transfer opportunity of Tate Martell. And Manny Diaz has followed him on Twitter, and so I think he followed him back too. So well, he's got some generated interest. He's in the, the portal of transfers. So we'll see if we can nitpick him out. My personal opinion on Tate Martell, I don't want him. Emphatically, I don't want Tate Martell. You guys might be disagreeing, like, what in the world, man? Like, why would you not want Tate Martell? This guy is at OSU. He's been behind Haskins. He's been in the system with Ryan Day. He's been balling out. He's been learning the system. He knows it, and he knows he's next in line. And then a guy comes in, Justin Fields, who's never learned the system, never played a second of his life OSU football, and he's like, oh, great, this guy's coming in. I'm going to go in the transfer pool. I'm going to leave. I don't want to compete for the job. I don't have what it takes to win it. I don't like the Fields is coming over here. He's going to outcompete me. I'm out. Do we want that kind of a player at Miami? That's what the culture we're trying to change. I'm not saying that this player is one and done. That's it. He can't change. I'm just saying that indicator of, oh, some competition is coming in, let me run away from it, is not good. I don't respect that. I don't like that. It sends red flags for me. That's why I'm not sure if I want him. Now, he does have chemistry. He's from the school of Brevin Jordan, our standout tight end, which I believe was second and third on the team for different, touchdowns and yards, catching yards and all that. So they might have some chemistry. He is a baller. Brevin Jordan himself said, look, I'll be okay with Tate Martell coming over. He's a great dude. He's a great baller. But in my perspective is I want guys that want the job and they'll compete and they're confident in their talents. But Danny knows he's a wizard. I mean, he could bring that out of anybody. I mean, heck, I'm sure me or you, if we went over there, the suckiest quarterback we are, never thrown a football in our life, he'd be able to knock us on our butts and figure something out, throw it at least a little better than 50%. Well, who knows? But that's my opinion on Tate Martell. But the 2019 QB prospects, let me actually pull that up for you guys here. So we currently have a John Rice Plumlee. He's a Georgia commit, but he's not officially signed. He has not officially signed. I find that very interesting, and I'm going to give you an inside scoop, guys. I've actually personally been in contact with this guy. Just nothing crazy, but on that, the wonderful Instagram page we got there, which, by the way, guys, y'all have been amazing. It's been 1 week, and we have over 100 followers. Great just response from that. I love it. I love discussing things with y'all. Great input there. If you don't follow it, go ahead, check us out. It's awesome. But I've been reaching out to John Rice Plumlee on there, and I said, hey, man, we'd love to have you for the U. He replied back, just a 100 emoji. So, I mean, there's a chance, there's a possibility. And I even pursued him. I said, hey, you seeing these moves that we're making? We got Dan Enos from Alabama coming over here to fine-tune QBs. And he liked that comment. He's playing the calm game. I don't know if I'm violating NCAA rules. I doubt it. I don't have any, relation to the U. But, you guys, you could do that too, Give these guys a follow, DM them something. You never know. You never know. I mean, imagine this. You're a highly touted quarterback prospect, and you go to a university, like, yeah, I kind of like them. It seems all right. And then you just get a giant response in social media, an influx of fans of a certain team saying, we want you here. Come check us out. Bro, we'd love you supporting the U. It's got to have an effect. I mean, do all you can. We can't play on the field. We're not there out there. We can be in the stands. We could cheer them on. We could discuss them all. Shout them out on social media. I mean, it's a great tool. Go for it. And let's just pull up some of his highlights. He's a 4-star dual threat quarterback. His 6'1", 185, a little skinny, but he's a QB. He should be pretty slim. Let's see if we can pull up some highlights for him here. What we got? This is junior and sophomore season. All right, let's throw him up here and see what does he have. Because this is my first time watching it, so get this in full screen here. Let's make sure it's not too loud. I don't know if there's any noise. I mean, just regular game noise. Okay, I mean, this is high school ball. You keep that in mind, but there you go. That's a baller of a, what is it, 80-yard touchdown? He's from Georgia, which is actually my area here, so we have some competitive high school ball. On the run, what a dime. I mean, we have so many guys that just... Rozier would be throwing that to the stands. Great vision. He had a guy in the bottom there, and he took the other one. He's under pressure. Does he make it? Does he go? Wow. That's athleticism. I like that. I like that a lot. He seems impressive to me, guys. I mean, say what you want about Tate Martell, but why don't you take a freshie and Dan Enos and put him to business? Wow. I mean, he was wide open, though, but on the run. He throws it very well on the run. Woo! Look at them hops, boy. That's just putting the team on his shoulders. I like this guy. What you guys think? Do you guys want him? He's currently a Georgia commit, but I mean, he can see the situation there with Justin Fields going away. They have our previous offensive coordinator, actually. They've pulled him up. I believe he was like QB or wide receivers coach, and now Coley is the full-on OC at Georgia. I don't know if they need some innovation. I've been to some of their games, and it just looks stale. SEC ball, that was pretty good. That wide receiver really pulled that one in nicely. I like it. He's definitely a nice dual threat. He does well, very well. And he throws on the run very well. I've seen Nkosi where he's on the run. Sometimes he's a little off. And sometimes he's pretty good, but it's iffy. Look at him run. Look at him avoid them tackles. Ooh, avoiding that shoestring tackle. Does he go all the way? He got down a little early. How is he doing a deep? Man, that's pretty good. Right shoulder and everything. Under pressure, just runs out of it. I'd like to see him pass that one off of being under duress, because that's what I've seen Trevor Lawrence do so well. He doesn't run as much as this guy, but he could if he wanted to. Also a dude from Cartersville, Georgia. He's a good dual threat. Dime on the run, leading his receiver. I mean, we could watch this for 10 minutes, but y'all get an idea basically here of this guy. He's got some action. He's got some skills. I'd love to see him and Dan Enos put him to work. And I feel like the Miami future is great if we pull in a guy like this or a transfer, whether it be in Tate Martell or just fine-tune the talent we have. I would love to see that. I don't want guys transferring out. I don't want to overstack the play of quarterbacks. But I do feel like, hey, if you're not at the highest level of them, you're going to transfer out. That's what's going to happen. There was someone else mentioning a guy that Alabama has committed and we were pursuing. It'd be interesting to see if we can get him because Dan Enos, that's the connection. I'm not sure if that can happen or not. There is another 3-star that we're pulling. My personal opinion is I don't like 3-star QBs. I can see a 3-star running back, a 3-star wide receiver, or just an athlete of sorts, or some guy on the defense like maybe a lineman. But usually those you want 4-star linebackers. 3 stars can be up. But if you're a 3-star quarterback in high school, is it you talent? Is it straight up? You got some work coming in for sure. I don't know if that position. I expect excellence because you have to lead a team. But let me know what you guys think. That's basically my discussion of the quarterbacks. We'll probably be discussing all the other positions, hopefully having a tight ends coach announcement soon. I'm really excited about seeing who that is and the wide receivers. And then let me know what you guys think. Drop it down in the comments below. Give us a follow on the Instagram. And as always, we know it's always all about the you.